All right. Welcome everyone to our Holistic Mystic Show. Welcome back. My name is Boston Summer, and I am a shamanic healer and conscious business coach, helping light workers step into the person that they need to be. So I do this through soul healing and business training to help them to grow a business and do what they love. So welcome everyone. Today we are talking about feeling safe to be seen and sharing your medicine. So say hello in the comments if you're here live, and share your questions in the comments. If you are watching this replay or this recording on YouTube, go ahead and comment in there and I will definitely respond to you. All right. So yeah, let's get into it. So who of you guys have been hiding lately? Know we've had a lot of really intense energetic shifts happening. And so some of us may need a gentle push forward so we can start showing up the way we want to. So we cannot be the most expressive version of ourselves, sign all our dream clients, sell out our programs. If we're not aware of our blocks or we don't feel safe in our mind and body to be, our nervous system and our ego go haywire at the thought of change or doing things that we aren't fully comfortable doing. So we may tell ourselves that we want A, B, or C, but deep down, our inner protectors tell us another thing. So I'm going to drop 3 different examples. Let me know in the chat which of these do you relate to? Which do you resonate? First example is imposter syndrome. Okay, so this is the idea or the concept that we aren't good enough. We have to learn A, B, or C in order to, be trusted in our line of work. We may doubt ourselves, right? So the core root of imposter syndrome, of second guessing ourselves, is we need more hands-on practice with a mentor. That's it. That's all you need. Believe in yourself, and working with a mentor will help you to do that. Sometimes there are also layers that you can get stuck in when it comes to believing in our gifts, right? So maybe you just don't have enough practice of doing whatever your area of expertise is. And the more that we show up with our modalities and then get practice working with clients, you'll be golden. And it takes that building up the inner belief. And that's what I do with my clients, is I work with them hands-on to help them build up that beliefs in their gifts, right? I have a client right now who is tracking all the ways that her gifts, her intuition speaks to her, so that we can really narrow down and look at how her gifts are coming online so that she can then feel confident working with clients in the treatment room. Okay. Example 2. This is an actual example. Someone is talking to you about what's going on in their life and you have a way to help them, but you stay quiet. Does anyone of you do that? A really great visual, if you guys are like visual like me, visual learners, a really great concept to understand what's going on with this is, let's say you are on a train and one of your people that are sitting next to you really need a Band-Aid, and you have a Band-Aid in your purse or in your pocket or something, and they ask you for a Band-Aid, or they're saying and they're complaining about how they need a Band-Aid, all this stuff, and you're like, dude, I got a Band-Aid, but you don't actually ever tell them you have a Band-Aid, and you just watch them with their blood oozing everywhere or complaining about how they need a Band-Aid, and you have the solution, but you don't say anything. This core root of not speaking up, there is suppression in the voice, suppression in the throat chakra. And this also could have to do with fear of rejection. That's also kind of in the imposter syndrome example. All right, let's see who we got here. Hi, I see you guys on here. The third example we have is comparison. Maybe you go to make a post. It's really well thought out. It really speaks directly what's going on, whether that's sharing something that's on your heart, or maybe it's something you really channeled to tell your audience that they need to hear. But you second guess yourself and you don't post it. Or maybe you have I don't know. I'm not going to go on and on about that. This is the core root of this is second guessing your voice. You think you have to say what other people want to hear rather than being really rooted in who you are. This also could have to do, all of these could also be nervous system dysregulation. And what that means is that when you're in an uncomfortable spot, your nervous system goes haywire and it doesn't allow you to feel comfortable or safe. So you naturally avoid any opportunity that comes your way because you don't want to feel that pain. And give yourself a break. This is totally normal. This means that your body is working properly. Your survival instincts are online. So give yourself a pat on the back about that, because if that wasn't happening, then you probably wouldn't have made it this far, right? So give yourself some grace on that. And in order to really feel safe to be seen and share your medicine with your community and your loved ones, we have to be our most unapologetic version of ourselves. We get to do this work in order to get there. So when we start to share our voice, start to speak up about the things we have to offer, our services, our sessions, maybe you have an event or a workshop coming up, and you want to share that unapologetically with your audience, with your clients. But you first have to look at this past parts coming up, because that will happen. There's going to be something within you that's saying, hold up, I don't know if I'm ready for that. And so this is what we do, right? We do the inner work so that we can overcome. Doesn't mean we're not afraid, but we take the action steps on moving forward in a very soft, gentle, feminine way, while we're supported by the masculine in taking that action step. So whether it's in your relationships, your finances, or even your health, you will have to come face to face with these parts of you that haven't been given enough love or attention. That they feel unsafe, they feel unseen. Most people subconsciously turn away or keep themselves busy doing anything else because it can be really difficult to look at these things. However, you're not going to be able to do the things you want to do, reach your goals, do amazing, awesome, wonderful things that you will not regret doing on your deathbed if we don't look at these pieces. These parts are going to be always trying to get our attention. And this has been really true for me lately, because I have been noticing that, oh, hi, Raven. Yes, you can watch this replay on YouTube and in the Facebook group. Okay, so let me get back on track. You guys following me still? Let me know. This is especially true for me because I have always done everything for everyone else. And it's come to my attention that I want to do something for me. not Boston the healer, then this is kind of a little bit different than what I'm talking about today, but it's talking about showing up and doing the work, right? So not Boston the healer, not Boston the housewife or whatever, Boston the me, who I am without all the titles and all the responsibilities. I love to play and paint and bake and work with plant medicines. And it's up to me to show up to give myself that because I know I need that. Kashi, I hear you, baby. This is my baby kitty Kashi. So us as healers and coaches and light workers who are dedicated to our mission, what do we do about these things? We know we need to take the steps to really dive into these pieces, but that can get overwhelming. So where do we start, right? We start with self-awareness. Pay attention to your heart. Pay attention to your body, your thought processes. Schedule self check-ins throughout the day to get in the habit of learning and becoming aware of what's coming up for you while you're traversing A, B, or C. Are you noticing that you get really stiff in your shoulders when you try to do something new that you've never done before? Maybe you keep yourself busy so that you don't end up doing that and you're like, I never get this done because I just never seem to have time for it. That could be a red flag that you're avoiding doing the hard thing. So we dare to dig deeper and do the inner work so we can reparent these protector parts and become the mother or father to ourselves that we always needed. When we tend to this inner state, we start showing up externally in ways that we never thought possible. And we start to manifest all of these really awesome opportunities and clients and channel these amazing programs or workshops or retreats, whatever it is that you want to do. But we have to give ourselves permission to do these bigger things. We have to give ourselves permission to tend to the inner work, because that is going to be the most influential thing in your business. Yes, we can do strategy. Yes, we can talk about how to package and position yourself online, or how to package your services and position yourself online. But none of that matters if you don't show up, if you're inconsistent, if you stay quiet when you're supposed to be speaking up, right? You deserve it. Your inner child deserves it. So the invitation here is to do the work. And I don't know, I like the word work, doing the inner work, because it is work sometimes. And I also love the idea of calling it something more playful. Like, we get to do the work, right? This tending to our inner state. And if you're interested in diving into these themes around feeling safe in the body, speaking up to share your offers, or maybe you just need to get better at networking and want to be able to communicate better or be a better coach, wherever you're at, I am hosting a 3-day online healing retreat. It's called Get Out of Your Own Way, and it's a healing event. So a lot of my trainings that I've done in the past have been trainings. but this is going to be a space to go in and do the inner work. So it's for devoted healers and coaches to really identify and release these core energy leaks. Everything I mentioned above are energy leaks. And these keep us giving energy to other people or other things that don't really help us. And they keep us playing small on our life and in our business. And once we address them, release them, seal them up, heal them, we can start sharing our gifts with the world unapologetically from a bold, authentic version of you. And so you can expect we're going to do lots of heart chakra work to connect with our authentic, playful version of ourselves, our inner child. We're going to have some holistic healing practices, some shamanic activations, and of course, business coaching, or even if you need emotional soul healing coaching with me, this workshop will give you the forward momentum to take action on doing these hard things so that you can build up your inner fortitude, feel resilient in yourself so you can show up from a space of play, from a place of this is my passion and I'm so happy and excited to share with the world what I get to do. These are my gifts. Do you want to come receive them? So this workshop is going to be, well, it's a healing event. It's going to be August 20th, 21st, and 22nd. It's going to be online via Zoom, and it's going to be from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time each day. So drop a green heart emoji if you would love to know more details. Day 1, we are going to identify your blocks. Day 2, we're going to unpack and process your emotional baggage. And day 3, we're going to gain clarity for your next steps. So I have over $1,000 in giveaways for the participants who show up. And if you can't make it live, definitely watch the replay. I'm going to give you a chance to comment in the replay, just like you were there live, so you can participate in the giveaway. I have scholarships anywhere from 100% scholarship to 25% scholarships for working with me based off of the things that you have going on in your life. So details about that will be sent to your inbox, but it's just $7 to join, a minimum donation of $7 for a ticket. And this workshop is valued at $999. So you get to join and sit at our table and do the healing work for just a bare donation of $7. Or if you want, some people have put in more to really get some skin in the game to show up to this work. So drop a green heart emoji. I'll give you the link to sign up. Know that I'm over here cheering for you. I'm your biggest cheerleader. I love you. And I hope to see you in there in that event. It's going to be lots of community, and I have guest speakers who are coming in to share their medicine. And everyone's going to get a space to receive. So I trust that this serves you. I will see you then if it resonates with you. Until then, go out there and share your light with the world. I love you. Namaste.